Hello, peep. Welcome to my chat. A simple one. This is not, focus on my typical chat, which such as, investment, anything like that. Plus, I'm not even gonna bother to record this chat to put it in a podcast format. This is just an impromptu live chat, and is the main subject of the title say, "What's next to sell?" I just want to take a gauge, a temperature of what people want as far as things they want to buy. In case I have them and people are willing to buy them, then I will put them up for sales. Hello, Todd. Lazy Sunday down here. Actually, I actually had to turn on the light because it is gloomy and rainy. It was raining. It stopped right now, but it has been a very gloomy day. So yeah, normally on a Sunday, I don't have to turn on the light, but today it's actually quite dark outside. Hello, John, Dr. Manchilla, comic book flipping. Hello. Um, yeah, before I go on, thank you everybody for purchasing those slabs that I had for sales a couple days ago. I put up 9 slabs and all gone. So that was nice to be able to sell them. Um, and I think I put a decent price. It was, if you know me, as far as, the stuff that I sell, whether it's raw or slabs, I tend to price things reasonably. So, do I misprice occasionally? Yes. Sometimes the market move faster than I know. A lot of time I may do my GPA check and then I make the video, and sometimes it take a day or two to load the video, and sometimes a sales happen on eBay that can be completely way off, could be on the downside, could be on the upside, and then next thing you know, my asking price on the video is way off. That has happened, I think, twice in the many sales that I had over the past 3 years on YouTube. There have been 2 occasions I can remember where I went with, I usually go 5% ish below 5 to 10% below GPA 90-day average. That tend to be my asking price. And on 2 occasions, the the a sale happened literally the same day or a day after I made the video that was 50 or $100 lower and caused my price to be expensive. It happened twice. Hello, Myth Lab Music. Yeah, so in general, I think I price very reasonably and things tend to go fairly fast. So much appreciated. Thank you. And I'm down to one book. Hello, Casey. I only have one book left that my brother entrusts me to sell, and he agreed to let me hold on to the book for a little bit longer. Let me show you the book. It is raining. Yes. You can't hear it, but it is raining again. Starting to pour. Here is the one book. Okay. Everything that you saw that I got from my brother was things that he bought as far as back issue. This is the only one that he bought off the rack himself. Yeah, he bought this off the rack, and he was super pleased that he got a 9.8. Of course, I didn't have to do any cleaning. I think I did a light pressing. There was a couple of imperfection on the back cover, but the front cover was perfection. So that's the only thing left. And he agreed with me that it's not a big value book, but I told him, if you're in no rush to sell it, why not hold on 3-6 months? You might even double your money. Who knows? I don't know. I told him, personally, I think he should keep it, just because it's kind of nice to have something that he bought decades ago being a 9.8. Even though he couldn't care less about Gambit either. Like me, he's old school X-Men, and he told me one reason why this book stay in this condition after 20 plus years is because he didn't care to read it after the first time. It was a one and done situation for him. One and done into Mylar. Boom. Forget about it. So even though I kind of suggested him to keep it just for sentimental reason, he told me, nah, hold on to it until you can get a better price and then get rid of it. Hello, Key Comic Market Watch. So let me show you. So I'm down to that one book. I'm waiting for payment on one other book. Once the payment for that one last book come sometime in the near future, I will then write him a check. He should be very pleased. I got more than I projected. Okay, I projected a certain number before he consigned them to me, and I think when it's all said and done, he came out a little bit ahead. Not huge, a little bit, but he should be pleased with the result. And I got a surprise for him when I sent him a check in the near future. He did not expect this. He might not want it, but I think once he gets it, he will love it. Let me show you what I bought for him. I bought this thing back in February. Okay, back in February when I was starting to sell his stuff, I decided, I told my wife, I'm gonna use part of his profit to buy something for him that I think he will enjoy, because I know he loved the John Byrne, Dave Cockrum, Chris Claremont X-Men run from Giant Size X-Men 1 to 143. I know he loved that series. So I told my wife, I'm gonna buy him something that will help him enjoy the series. So let me see if I can find it. Okay. So once I receive the last payment, I can write him a check. I will put that check in this item right here and mail this to him. He will be surprised. He will think that it's just going to be a check, but then when he opened the box, well, as soon as he pick up the box, he will be surprised at how heavy it is, because yeah, I'm sure many people will recognize this. Yeah, it's a beauty. He will love this thing. Even though the books are gone, at least now he has the run to read and enjoy, as well as the check. Okay, so it's a win-win for him. So for him, this would be a surprise for him. He does not watch my channel, so he would have no idea. he's not a YouTube kind of person, so I'm not worrying about him finding out uh, that I bought this for him with the part of the sales proceeds. But yeah, it's a beautiful. It has been open and read. Okay, I figure what's the point of paying? I think a brand new copy that is still sealed is a lot more expensive. But I told my wife he does not need a sealed copy. He want a copy that he can flip through and enjoy. So I think I paid with shipping. I think I paid 70, something like that, 70 or 72 or something like that. Yeah. So I think he will be very pleased with this little gift that I got from him. So heck, part of me want to keep it for myself. It is heavy. My goodness. Yeah. I gotta find a place to put this. Ugh. That thing is like, if I had to guess, maybe 6 to 8 pounds. Yeah. Hello, Slim. So that's my gift to him, and then I look forward to for those that run across this video later, because not everybody watch live. Put down on your in the comment section. Put down on the comment section what you are looking to buy. Okay, I can't guarantee whatever it is that you want to buy or looking to buy. I have, but I am looking forward to resume, keyword, resume selling. And I want to see what kind of things people want and see if I can meet the demand. Okay, the key is it's not, to me, in this tough environment. Okay, in this tough market environment, it's still not easy. It's still a lot of question mark. Um, it's not about just throw whatever I want out there and people will buy. It is trying to gauge the demand of the market and give people the right thing that they want. Okay, so keep that in mind. Casey asks, slab and raw or just slab? Casey, if you look at the thumbnail address all four topic: slabs, raw, Marvel, DC. All four is on the table. I am willing to sell slabs. I am willing to sell raw. I am willing to sell Marvel and or DC. People are free to put a request, and then if I have something, I will let them know. Okay, this is one of those situations where instead of running an auction, okay, here's the other thing. Instead of running an auction, what I would do is, if you put down a request, I will see if I have it, and then I will offer it to you. If I don't, I will let you know that I don't. Or if I have something, but I'm not ready to sell it yet, I will also let you know. But at the end of the day, I'd rather not run an auction and put out things that people don't want or don't care to buy. I'd rather ask people what they want and see if I can meet that demand with the right book. Okay. And hopefully we can agree on a price. And if not, no big deal. So I am open to sell stuff, but for now, also keep in mind, um, I am very aware of the market. Okay, I'm very aware of the market. So should you, the buyer. So if a book, let's say Amazing Fantasy 15, that has fallen 20, 25%, do not expect me to to sell you a copy of Amazing Fantasy 15 at the bottom of the market. Holy cow. I bought a few, if for those that are familiar with Heritage, if you won something, if you won an auction on Heritage, I'm not sure how they do it, but they automatically put the book that you won in like some kind of marketplace. I don't understand the whole thing. I don't pay attention, to be honest. I don't pay attention, but from time to time, I have gotten offer from Heritage customers. They see, let's say, for example, Amazing Fantasy 15 2.5, and then Heritage put that book in a position where people can make an offer. I might not care to take an offer, but I did not set the setting where the book cannot be in the marketplace. But I get offer from people offering some lowball nonsense. I got 2.5. I get offer for $8,000. Come on. So anyone that watch this video and make an offer for $8,000 for Amazing Fantasy 2.5, F off. Okay? F off. So I know the market. You should know the market. And do I look like a fool? Do I look like somebody that will sell something at a fire sales? So whatever you are asking to buy, keep in mind, I am very aware of the market and things that are falling in prices. Most likely, even if I have a copy, I probably will not sell. Hulk 2, 3, 4, and 6, I sold them all. Unfortunately. Yeah, I used to have a complete run of Hulk. I sold issue 2 and everything after that on the CGC forum back in 2013, something like that. Yeah. Yes, Robert Austin, F off. Oh my God, you should see the lowball offer I get. Ridiculous. It's just like, really? You think, of course, the person that make the offer have no idea who got the book, right? They just assume that the market is crashing. Some people might be desperate, so I'm going to throw out a lowball, stupid offer, and some desperate fool will agree. Think about it: 8,000 for 2.5. F off. XChan07 said, "Can I send you an email of my want list?" Absolutely. A lot of people have in the past. If you want to send a want list, feel free to do so. I cannot guarantee. Key Comic Market say, "I'm looking for a high-grade X-Men 120. I have a whole bunch. In fact, I bought one so beautiful that it's gonna be my keeper. Key Comic, I do have one. I have 4 or 5 copies of that book. Okay, by high grade, I mean I have a lot that is like 8.5 to 9.0 raw. But I did acquire a gorgeous stunner recently. Gorgeous stunner. That book is so hard to find. Legion Adventure Comic 267. Nope. I can tell you, DC Silver Age keys are most likely out of the question. Okay. I don't have a lot. And even if I have a copy as far as DC Silver Age keys, usually it's just one copy. The only book that I have multiple copy is Flash 123 and Showcase 22. That's the only 2 Silver Age DC that I have in duplicates that I can remember. I may have other books, but I sold most of my duplicates already, like, Batman 189, Batman 181. Many of those I already sold the duplicates. All I have left is one. Aquaman 11, I believe I sold it already. Is Amazing Spider-Man 20 available? I need to check. Okay, I need to check, Scott. I don't know. I need to check. I know I sent a lot of the slabs that I got back the last 6 months to my comic shop. So it may be at my comic shop. Okay, I don't know. I need to check the box, but it might be at my comic shop. And just to let people know, I sent a lot of things to my comic shop, but the bulk of them are not up for sales yet. That's one of the things I like about my comic shop. I can send them a box of, say, 15 slabs, and then they will scan everything, put everything up and ready for me to put a price for consignment. And then I will sit on it. I will sit on it until I feel like the market is good for that particular book, and then I launch it. And I have been pretty good at timing the book. As bad as the market has been since January, February, March, and April, I sold 18 slabs with my comic shop so far this year. So I've been doing okay. I mean, it's not like a lot. I'm not saying a lot, but give or take, one per week. So I kind of like follow the market closely, and launch the book at the right time to get the best price possible. I will keep comics. I don't. Right now, it's in the cabinet. I think I have like 3 copies. So when I have a chance to take them out and take a look, I will see what grade they are and let you know what kind of price I am looking for. And if you don't agree with the price, you can say bye-bye. I don't want to buy it. It's okay. It's the one thing that I told many people that try to buy books from me. It's absolutely okay if you don't want to buy the books because it's not the grade that you want, or it's not the price that you're willing to pay. Okay, it's absolutely okay. All you gotta do is it's out of your price range. Say something. There's nothing worse than asking me to look for books for you, and then I offer the books to you, and then you disappear. Nothing is worse than that. The least you can do is a courtesy. Thank you. Not right now. Not for me. Something like that. That's all I need. I just need an acknowledgement that you have seen the books, seen the price, and you decide to move on. Chris McNabb say, how to Secret 92? Sorry, my friend, I have sold my 3 copies. That they're all gone. All my duplicates are gone there. Fantastic Four number 3. I believe I have just one. I had 2 copy of that book, but one I cracked. I think last year or 2 years ago, I cracked it out, press it, resubmit for a higher grade, and then I auction it off on Comic Link. So I only have 1 copy. But for sure, after the video, okay, after the chat, right now it's 1:55. I probably will end the chat in 15 or 20 minutes. I don't plan to keep this like an hour long, unless people want me to keep yip yapping. But after, feel free to come back to the video and in the comment section, put down the books that you're looking for, okay? Because I don't want to go back later and reread, research through all the comments here on the live chat. So feel free to do that for my benefit. Yes, Chris McNabb, 2 years ago, I had 3 copies. I believe I have a 8.0, an 8.5, and a 9.2. Yeah. And I sold it before the TV show. So, I sold them cheaper than what they are today. The book took off way higher than what I sold and came down significantly since I sold them, but it's still higher right now than what I got for all 3 books. I'm not complaining. I double or triple or home run on all of them. So I made very good profit on all 3 copies. Amazing Spider-Man 150. I do not have a copy. Avenger 4, I only have 1 copy for myself, HE Surfer. Boomba Man 31. I thought you asked me this question before. Did you not? What's the biggest book that I have owned? Somebody did they? I thought Boomba Man asked me that question before. Unless a different person asked, but I remember in the past, not the last chat I had, but maybe 2 or 3 chats ago. Tomb of Dracula 10. I do have 2 copies. I need to check, to be honest. I need to check because I think they may be at my comic shop, to be honest. I know I had 2 copies, like high grade, not 9.8, not 9.6, but I think I have 2 copies, 9 or 9.2 or something like that. They might be at my comic shop already. Fantastic Four 50, I do have I have low grade stuff. Okay, that's 1 copy. I have mid grade 48, mid grade 49 from my collection, but as far as 50, I have like 3 copies, but they're all like 4.0 to 6.0 ish. Not even 6. I believe the 3 copies I have is more in the, well, maybe 1 copy is a 6.0. The other 2 copy might be 4 or 5. Chris said, biggest book is Turok 1. Mm-hmm. Who that asked Fantastic Four 8 and 9? 8 and 9. I might just have 1 copy for myself. I don't have a whole lot of duplicates when it comes to early Fantastic Four. Okay, I don't have a lot because they're expensive. If you remember, 3 years ago, I didn't have those books, and they were on my wish list. So it took me a while to get myself a copy of each issue, 2 to 10. So I don't have duplicates of those books. Detective 359. I have a low grade copy in a slab, a 3.0, which I owe. Who asked that? Who asked that? 359. Was that Scott? Scott, my copy is not a good looking copy. It's a 3.0. It's already on its way to Comic Link. I shipped a box to Comic Link last week, and inside that was a 359, a low grade 3.0. So it's already gone. X-Men 266. There you go. My bro's copy. Not for sales. Not right now. Good luck, Hudat, as far as getting the FF 1 to 10. Yeah, it took me a while. I get FF1 was the first one that I got, and then it took me for well, FF1 was the first one, and then I got FF2 shortly after that, and then 3 to 10 took me like over a year later or 2 years later. Tales Suspense 39, I have 2 copies. One is a keeper for sure, and then the other one, I need to send to be graded. Okay, it's low grade. Okay, but I need to send it to get it graded. Any X-Men 101 Slim, I sold a copy that I have. Bummer. I had my brother's copy. Do I have another one? I do have another one somewhere. Okay, I know I have one that's like a 9.2 somewhere. Maybe it is at my comic shop. Maybe it's here. As I mentioned in earlier in the chat. I sent a lot to my comic shop. I can go to my account in my comic shop online and see 30 plus slabs that I consign, and they scan and ready for me to put a price on it to sell. So it might be one of those books. Cap 100. Did I sell? Did I sell one? I got one recently in my Art of the Flip videos. I got one a few months ago, a raw book, a nice one. It might be at CGC, okay, because I took off like 3 months from from January through March. I did not send anything to CGC. And then I resumed sending it, and I believe that's one of the books that's in the box. Detective 31. Wow, congratulations. Hey, 1.5. 1.5 is probably nicer and more valuable than my 3.0 restore. Batman 232. Did I sell a copy? I think I consigned a high grade copy to my comic shop. No, to Comic Link, and sold that. Yeah. Warrant magazine. Oh, do I have any? The thing is, I have a lot of magazine, okay, but not a lot of duplicates. Because a lot of the magazine I bought is for my own personal collection, and I love black and white magazine, and so I was very picky in buying them because I want high grade. So everything I got is like a one copy and high grade beauty. Hello, Brad. But for sure, if you just new, I am openly looking for people to tell me what they're looking to buy, and if I have it, and if I have something that I'm willing to let go, I will then contact you, and then see if we can work out a price. Okay, so that's my plan for the next foreseeable future, like the next few weeks. Instead of like running an auction or put book up for sales, I will let people tell me what they want, what they're looking for, and then I will see if I can meet the demand. So don't you feel free to put it, right now in the comment in the live chat, but for sure come back after the chat and then type the comment so that I don't have to go back and trying to reread what's on here and who's looking for what. Okay. Who dat? I sold my high grade Captain America 117. I also sold my high grade Spider-Man 100. Well, Brad, say I keep missing your sales. Brad, do you have me? I don't solicit people to click on the like, click on the subscriber, click on the notification bell, all that stuff. I assume that people know that. Okay, I don't want to have to repeat. Please click on the bell. Please click on the thumbs up. All that stuff. If people want to do it, they can do it. Okay, a lot of people, for whatever reason, feel a need to be asked to do that, like it's a favor or something, and I'm not gonna do that. You know me. If you don't know me, now you know. I'm not the type to beg people to give me a thumbs up. Do it if you want to do it. As well as, the sales, and all I can say is hit the notification bell or whatever it is, because many people complain that they miss the sales. Not much I can do about that. I can just load the. If you know me, you also know that I tend to load a new video in the morning. It's extremely rare that I load a new video in the afternoon. So if you want to check my channel before 9 a.m. in the morning, most likely you see a new video. So if you don't want to hit the notification bell, maybe check my channel around 9 a.m. because you're likely to see the new video. Indeed, Chris, come at your own risk. Yeah. I can be very unpleasant. Green Lantern 87. Oh man, I sold a copy of that. An 8.5 CGC copy of that a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago. Beautiful copy. Beautiful copy. Nick Didona said, I'll be interested in that Cap 100. Well, keep your eyes and ears out for, well, for sure, keep your eyes and ears out for a CGC haul 2 months from now, because I submit the books a few weeks ago, maybe in a value tier. So I'm not sure how quick they are. I know they're very quick or quicker. So if you see a CGC haul going forward, like next month, and you see that book, remind me, okay? Remind me that, hey, Nick, I inquired about that book, and can I get first dip on them? I don't have a problem reserving a book for someone that say, please reserve that book for me when they come back from CGC. Thank you, Key Comics. Yes, I am Mr. No Nonsense himself. I not that I don't have a sense of humor, okay? It's just that I have humor. It's just not the right humor for a lot of people. Casey said, dips on your next Action 1. Speaking of Action 1, my branch, after many months under quarantine, my branch finally opened its door last week. And guess what I went to pick up and enjoy? Yeah. You know me. It needs some loving touch. Yes, Scott Farr had the same birthday as me, November 13th. Speaking of slab to sell, I pull out some slabs in case somebody asks me, okay? So don't call dips on these, okay? Don't call dips on these. Someone emailed me yesterday and asked me if I have any slabs for sales. And if I do, please let him know, and then he will see if it's something that he wants. So I pull out a couple of slabs to show him, just him. But if he does not want them, I will then put them up for sales on YouTube. Okay, so that's my plan. Is I will show him the slab tonight. I will email him, and then if he say no, that's not the books. Those are not the right book. Those are not the right price. Then look for a CGC sales video, maybe Tuesday, with these 4 or 5 books. Okay, because okay, that's one. Three. Number 4. And then what else? What's the other? I know I pulled out number 5. I had one more, but you get the idea. Okay, you get the idea. So that's 4 of the 5 slab that I pull out. I can't remember where I put the other one. I got slabs galore around me here. Okay, so it's not for other people consumption or the slab all around me, but those are the 4 that I plan to email him later today. And then if he say no, then I will shoot a quick 2-minute video and put them up for sales. I am excited about the Snyder Cut. I like to see it. I personally enjoy and love Man of Steel. Love that movie to death. Love it to death. More than, dare I say, I enjoy that movie more than just about every Marvel movie. Yeah. That's just my taste. Okay. So was I disappointed with Batman versus Superman? Yeah. Mostly the end. Yeah. And then Justice League, that was a disaster. I cannot sugarcoat that movie. So give me the Snyder Cut. I want the dark vision. I want the gloomy vision. I don't want funny superhero movies. Okay, so that's just I cannot wait. Chris said that with all the signature signing, CGC is slowing down again. Unfortunately, I believe you are correct with Todd McFarlane going nuts signing. Todd McFarlane is trying to sign enough books to raise enough money to make the Swan movie himself. So, yeah. But we'll see. So I submitted 2 batch to CGC in April. Okay, so nothing in January, nothing in February, nothing in March. That's unheard of. Okay, I was submitting a batch, if not 2 batch, every month in 2019. Yeah. Every month in 2019, I submitted at least one. Each batch is at least 15 books. So yeah, it has been a big slowdown for me because I literally stopped buying a lot of stuff in 2019. So the slowdown took place last year. So I have less and less and less stuff to submit. In fact, the stuff that I submit last month is stuff I bought last year. You know, I literally bought like 10 books, I think, all of 2020 so far. Key Comic asks, are you getting any Steranko signing? Nope. No, I don't. I have yet to submit anything new for the Yellow Label in a long time. I submitted 2 books for Yellow Label. That's it. That's my only 2 times many, many years ago. I'm just not a Yellow Label collector. Not for me. Bye, Slim. Anyhow, I think that's about everything that I have. Look like there's no more question for me to answer on the live chat. If I missed your question, my apology. If you need to go back to this video later to put down your wish list of what you are looking to buy, please do so, because I don't want to have to go back and reread all the comments during the live session to know what people are looking for. Okay. Bye, Paul. Anyhow, that's it, folks. Enjoy your Sunday. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for all the troops. Thank you for all those that support and sacrifice for us to have the freedom that we thoroughly enjoy. Peace. Bye-bye.